the contact. That's why he's a two-time Eastern Conference All-Star off of plays like that.
Charlie Brown Jr. with the air ball, offensive rebound inside, and Moses Brown muscles it up and in.
Great to see, Chris. Great to see somebody in there rebounding other than Sabonis.
And there's McDermott, could not finish. And there's McDermott, could not finish. Too strong as Moses Brown was there to protect. Charlie Brown Jr. played in Atlanta last year, misses. And Brissett, another rebound, his third.
Oh, a clean look there for Charlie Brown Jr. in transition. Might as well take it, and then he was trying to slow down the drive there of Brissett. So that defense leading to an easy deuce when the Thunder need it. And it looked like Charlie Brown Jr. had it poked from behind. Here is Sumner. Roby tries to slow him down and does.
Had a number of DNP coaches' decisions early in the year, but in the month of April, again, 15 starts.
Excuse me for a second while you're rolling that. They just put the ball in his hand. Wow.
It's a good thing he's only 35 years old, but that black hair is going to get gray. And there's a bad pass by the Pacers. Baisley puts it in. That's already 5 first-quarter turnovers for the Pacers. LeVert comes right back and misses, and Brown the rebound. And now Baisley pounds it down with a right hand. After a trade from Chicago briefly. And now Brown. And Brissett grabs another rebound.
Oh, nice little connection there. Kenrich Williams breaking down the defense and wasting no time to make an impact in this game as McDermott blew right by the rookie.
It's tough to figure that out, since the All-Star break as Charlie Brown Jr. steps out. He jumped on the scene.
Dribbled out of trouble underneath. As Charlie Brown Jr. goes into his move, puts up the shot.
Here in the early part of this third quarter.
Well, usually there's a lull at some point where a team gets off to a scorching hot start. Well, the Thunder want to string together good stretches of play here. And this is going to be a whistle and a defensive 3 seconds on Charlie Brown Jr. Some good players sitting today on the bench. How about Deck behind the back again? And Mykhailiuk just keeps chucking from the outside.
But, they were basically just there, because of some things that the league was just trying to figure out with teams like the Phoenix Suns. But, man, I tell you, they have come out. Devin Booker, Chris Paul, former Thunder player, and DeAndre Ayton all leading the way.
I'm telling you, because this was, I don't know about you. I didn't see this coming.
No.
Now, just talking now, I'm not saying I was sold. I was just talking about it. But after, it's a nice hard drive by Charlie Brown Jr. Love that. Man, that's tough because I've seen situations where top seeds have been upset in the first round. The number 1 seed being upset by a number 8 seed. But, it's really makes for an interesting playoffs. It's really makes for an interesting playoffs because of, who's in rhythm. Well, I'll tell you one thing, that's a nice in rhythm dunk by Josh Hall. I don't think anybody's really been at 100% for very long this season.
I think Utah's probably been one of the healthiest squads out there with.
From the G League, he and Pokashevsky just came back different players playing at such a high level. Talking about playing at a high level. How about back-to-back threes by Charlie Brown Jr.
Games run together. Brima off for the timing there of that alley-oop. And Charlie Brown Jr. And he missed the dunk.